Logan Paul is a lot smarter than he lets on. Oh yes, he acts like a complete idiot all the time, but that's because, well, he's an actor. And not only that, he's a shrewd businessman and a top-tier manipulator. And yet, despite being reasonably intelligent, he wastes it by manipulating children for fame and money. I mean, last Christmas, he only went and made an entire song about buying his merchandise. How desperate can you get? Why is he riding a horse? Why the fuck is he riding a horse?
I heard you're from the north, but I'm from Ohio. Christmas round the corner, get your merch, link in bio.
So let me get this straight. This song is a merchandise plug disguised as a Santa Claus diss track. What?
Logan Paul, you use your song to plug your merch. Yeah, boy, I'm the Maverick. Why your feelings hurt?
No, I'm sorry. How does writing a shitty song about your own merchandise, how does that make you a maverick? You see, at this point, maverick is just Logan Paul's excuse. Whenever he does something stupid or slightly questionable, it's because he's a maverick. And because he's always using it as an excuse, he's kind of butchered the word a little bit. And so I just very quickly like to remind you what it actually means. Here's a quick definition. A maverick is someone unorthodox, someone original, someone who's individual, and someone who has a free spirit. Now, how does writing a song about your own merchandise make you any of these? The point I'm trying to get at here is that Logan Paul only acts like an idiot because it makes it easier for him to get away with things. In reality, he's actually quite intelligent. And so when I heard the announcement that he's a flat earther, you can imagine I got a little bit confused. Now, I've thought about it a lot and I've done a bit of research, and as far as I'm aware, there are two potential reasons as to why Logan Paul has announced he's a flat earther. The first one is that KSI smacked him a lot harder than we thought. He's finally cracked and he's gone genuinely insane. However, the second reason, and the reason I believe is true, is that he's not a flat earther and he's simply doing all of this for attention. And when you really stop to think about it, it actually makes a lot of sense. Ever since Logan Paul stepped onto YouTube, his main source of growth has been drama and controversy. Whenever he's been involved with it, his channel has grown a lot quicker than usual. And when you go back over Logan Paul's YouTube career, you notice that he's almost always involved in some sort of drama. If we go back to June, July of 2017, when Logan first got popular on YouTube, you'll note that he got into a big old diss track war with his younger brother, and other than it being completely fake, it stirred a lot of drama for Logan to leech off.
Not for long, I'm a dog, you're a puppy, call your Kong. Let's talk about your garbage that you call a song.
And the irony here is that your song is just as shit. After roasting his brother, Logan and Jake Paul made up and then proceeded to go to Italy in September. And during their time there, they went to Venice and threw themselves in the canal. And it's probably worth mentioning at this point that this is pretty fucking illegal, and so therefore it's a little bit more drama to help Logan's channel grow. A few months later, in January 2018, Logan Paul went for a lovely little stroll in a Japanese suicide forest, and, well, do I even have to explain that one? And then finally, after his woodland walk, Logan Paul called KSI out for a boxing match and proceeded to hype the event up for months in advance. And this sparked a lot of drama for Logan to leech off. And in turn, it made his channel grow considerably quicker. Now, if you go to Logan Paul's Social Blade, and if you compare all the controversies I've just mentioned with his stats, you will see that every time one of these controversies kicked off, his channel received a little boost. And so therefore we can assume that his main source of growth is drama and controversy. And with all that being said, it's not that far-fetched to assume that this flat earth announcement is just another publicity stunt for attention. Regardless of his intent though, Logan Paul recently attended a flat earth conference held in Denver, and he proceeded to give possibly the worst speech I have ever had the displeasure of watching.
Okay, so first things first, I can't see any of you. It's incredibly bright up here. But thank you all for having me. The first day was absolutely incredible. And I do want to give a special shout out to my friend Mike for being the catalyst.
I mean, just look at him. He's got no idea what he's doing. He's got no plan. He's got no speech. He's just jumped on stage and hoped for the best. Oh, I do hope this audience is full of young, impressionable children, because then it doesn't matter what the fuck I say. They'll love it anyway.
So I consider myself a man of truth, someone who hates being ignorant. I try my best to avoid being ignorant, and...
So you're a man that likes to avoid being ignorant, and yet your entire career is based off being ignorant. And as for being a man of truth, well, you're at a flat earth conference.
The fact that, you know, we haven't been to the moon in, what, over 50 years? The fact that the moon emits its own light.
No, wait, shut up. Did you just say that the moon emits its own light? What? The moon doesn't emit its own light. It actually reflects light from the sun. But even if the moon did emit its own light, how does that prove that the Earth is flat?
I'm not ashamed to say my name is Logan Paul, and I think I'm coming out of the flat earth closet.
Oh yes, and it might be worth mentioning at this point that Logan Paul got himself a brand new girlfriend at the Flat Earth Conference, so not only is he doing this all for attention, but he's also doing it to get his hands on this poor woman's Flat Earth merchandise. However, I think my favourite bit about this whole Flat Earth announcement is the Flat Earth Society's response, which comes from their official, verified Twitter page. Why is it verified? Who in their right mind would verify a Flat Earth Twitter account? The point is, the Flat Earth Society recently tweeted out a response to Logan Paul's Flat Earth endorsement, and I'd like to very quickly read it for you. As most of our regulars will be aware by now, YouTube celebrity Logan Paul has recently attended the Flat Earth International Conference in Denver and publicly voiced his support of the Flat Earth movement. The announcement came as a surprise to us, given the complete lack of Logan's prior interest in the subject and the nature of the content he usually produces. Understandably, this has raised a number of questions from the general public, and we have been approached to comment. As of the time of publishing this statement, the Flat Earth Society has not been in contact with Logan Paul, and we have no intention of offering him membership or otherwise affiliating with him. Claims that Logan Paul is a member of the Flat Earth Society, or that he may be considered for a membership, are untrue. Or, to put it simply, not even the Flat Earth Society wants Logan Paul. A bunch of lunatics that believe the Earth is shaped like a fucking frisbee, and even they won't accept Logan Paul. Just stop for a minute and really think about that. Just think about that for a minute. Actually, can we just take a quick minute to appreciate how much of a shit show the Flat Earth Society's Twitter page is? Like, they regularly tweet stuff like this out and claim that it's definitive proof that the Earth is flat. Isn't it funny that those who control the globe have a flat Earth map in their logo? That's like me saying, well, here's my YouTube profile picture. As you can see, it's two-dimensional. Therefore, I must be two-dimensional. Getting back on topic, Logan Paul was recently interviewed about his brand new flat Earth beliefs, and well, the interview went about as well as his speech did.
Basically, the Earth is flat.
Any evidence there, or what's your thinking?
Well, I mean, if you just look, you can see the Earth is flat.
Yeah.
No, well, so the Earth is flat.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So you're also a flat earther? Look at facts. Facts. The sky is blue. Okay. Fact. The Earth is flat. Fact.
And do you have any proof of that, by any chance, Mr. Paul? Any evidence? No?
Not much curvature there. Don't you think if the Earth was round, our shoes would have a curve in them?
That's your proof. That's your proof. If the Earth was round, our shoes would be curved. I don't even care if this is fake or not anymore. This is fucking golden.
Do you think the Earth is built on a curvature that your shoes need to be curved?
Well, I mean, now you're getting into more tactical, scientific,
okay.
and like that's not really our specialty.
Did they just say that's not their area of expertise? Oh, sorry. We think the Earth is flat, but what's that? You want some proof? Oh, sorry, that's not our area of expertise. Now, like I said earlier, I don't personally think that Logan Paul is a genuine flat earther, and I think his motives for coming out of the flat earth closet are simply to get more attention directed towards his channel. And this isn't the first time that Logan Paul has adopted a very topical, eye-catching view to get himself some more attention. Some of you might remember that a few months ago, Logan Paul announced he was going vegan, and well, his new diet plan really didn't last that long.
We then met Logan Paul, would you believe, in May at LA Veg Fest.
Amazing turn of events, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And so he was very interesting in person, wasn't he? At that stage, he'd been eating a vegan diet for 3 months,
Yeah.
and he was feeling great.
He actually said #vegan for life.
So fast forward, we were told recently that Logan might have eaten some fish before a big fight that he was having, and then earlier this month he also bought a pet mini pig, and now to top it all off, this.
Hits your eye like a bits of pie, that's amore. Mambo, darling.
To all my vegan friends, I'm sorry. I'll be back one day. Oh no, what have I done?
I recently stumbled across this video here, and it claims that shortly after Logan Paul's conversion to veganism, he was seen eating fish, ordering meat, and generally not being a very good vegan. Now, I personally really don't give a shit about veganism, and I certainly don't care if Logan Paul is one of them, but it does prove my point. He adopted a very topical, eye-catching opinion just to get some attention thrown his way. It is very likely that this flat earth announcement is exactly the same.
And don't say sorry to us as vegans. You don't have to apologise to us. You should be apologising to the animals. That is just
It's so disappointing. And
pathetic.
Oh, fuck me. This got rather preachy all of a sudden, didn't it? What's this channel called again? Oh, right, okay. That explains a lot. In short, I don't think Logan Paul's flat earth announcement was genuine. Much like his veganism claim, I think his motives were entirely for his own personal gain. This flat earth bullshit is just the latest in Logan's very long list of attention-seeking publicity stunts. It's nothing new, and yet we still fall for it every time. And that's because, like I said at the start of this video, Logan Paul is a top-tier manipulator, and a lot smarter than he lets on. He will do something stupid or questionable. Everyone will turn to look his way, and then he'll act like a complete idiot and get away with it with no repercussions. And despite this form of growth being pretty shady and rather questionable in itself, you do have to admit it's worked very well for him, but it's questionable how much longer it's going to work for. Eventually, this format of growth will fail Logan Paul. It's only a matter of time. And while I don't think Logan Paul will ever fade into complete obscurity, it is questionable how long his level of popularity can be maintained by doing stupid shit for attention. But then again, what would I know? It might simply be that KSI knocked him fucking stupid. That's all I've got to say on the matter, so thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can like this video, you can subscribe to my channel to see more content, and you can check out my social medias in the description so you never miss an update from me. The support on the channel recently and the growth, it's just been incredible, to be perfectly honest. It's really quite humbling, and so I do want to say thank you very much for all the support that you've given me and my channel. And obviously, any further support you can throw my way is massively appreciated. Thank you very much. If you'll excuse me though, boys and girls, Mother Moocake is off to a flat earth convention to get himself some pussy. Thanks very much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next hecking video.